We have learnt about reflection of light. We've learned that light would be reflected from any surface, whether the surface is flat, whether the surface is curved or mixed. Also, we've learned that it would be reflected from polished or otherwise surfaces. It would reflect from a liquid surface which is totally flat like water surface. We have also learned that there are certain laws of reflection. These laws are followed always, whatever be the situation, but the rules would always be followed. Right now what we are going to study is that we are going to take some polished surfaces, and we have over here 3 of them. One is a flat one, which is a plain surface like the mirror that you use in the morning. Then you also have a concave surface, in which case there is a certain depth involved, and this is the polished part. You have a convex surface and they make mirrors. So, all of these can be used for doing different things. I light the candle. Use my lens holder and fix the mirror in it. This upright keeps the mirror vertical. We are going to use this candle, this concave mirror and an optical bench to see what will happen if some light from the candle falls on the mirror. We are also going to change the separation between these two and see if there is something that will happen to the reflected rays. That something you must remember could be the image. Why? Because if the reflected rays, after following the laws of reflection, meet at a point somewhere in space, they would create an image of this object. So, let us first look for the image. For this we will require a screen. Here is a screen, and if I move this here, you see a clear image formed on the screen. What is to be understood? That the rays which are reflected here are meeting at this point. I cannot see the image without any screen. I have to hold those rays at a position and then be able to see the image of that object. So, next we are going to bring this closer and see where the image is. Notice this image has become bigger, is bigger than before. I bring this closer and you can see that the image is larger and further away from the object and the mirror. In this experiment, what we are noticing is that as we change the separation between the candle and our concave mirror, what is really happening is that the image is changing its position, also it is changing its size. However, it remained real all through. So, what we must do is change this separation, find the value for image distance and use our formula 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon v plus 1 upon u, where v represents the image separation and u represents the object separation, and f is the focal length of this particular mirror. What use is this experiment? Why should we be doing something like this? Why should we know whether this mirror is capable of changing the position of the image? Well, in a large number of applications that you may have in real life, you may want the mirror to be doing some decorative work. You may want your mirrors to find a small section in the room where you have a large number of small images like you have in the Sheesh Mahal. So, there are so many things that the mirrors can do, and they are used only if you understand how they work for you. So, this is one experiment that showed you that when rays fall on any surface, they are going to be reflected, they will follow the laws of reflection, they are going to create an image, and real images can be created, and this is a condition. What if I take the mirror very close to the candle? Will I still get a real image? Well, you can try it out, you will not do so. Why? Because if it is too close and from the laws of reflection and following your ray diagram, you can be sure that you will get an image, but this time a virtual one. Drawing the ray diagram will make it more confirmatory for you to see that you will get a virtual image with a concave mirror, provided you keep this very close. In fact, the distance of separation between the object and the concave mirror should be less than the focal length. So, you have learned the ability and capability of a concave mirror, and you can use it for several things in daily life.